What is good, you guys? It's your boy Kid Ginger Vlogs, back again, and that is shift number 1 complete of the new job. At the moment it's basically a work in progress. I don't know if you can see me, it's a bit dark. Well, that's that shift in the bag, and then we go on to the next one, and then the one after that. No weekends, thankfully, in this job, and it's a decent job. It's not too bad, not too hard, not too demanding. Yes, you have to work a couple of lines on the run, but it's not hard. Basically, you just go from one machine to the next, to the next, to the next, and so on, and just keep going back and forth. And to be honest, the day went quite quick, and literally out of nowhere, the day was over before I knew it. All you've got to do is literally just run your machine, take the bits out, put them in the box, scan it, done. So simple. I'm just going to go in there, do my best, and then that's it. And I'm not going to lie, my back's killing me because obviously you've been on your feet all day, but you do get to sit down. You get to basically go from that machine into the next machine and whatever, but then you get machines where you have to sit at them. And yeah, I take advantage of that because why not? You can't bend over when the machines are like pretty much down at your knee. It's too far to the floor. I'm going to have some dinner. I'm going to chill out, go to bed, get up and go for the next shift tomorrow. It's day 2 on the way to work. Let's see what we've got in play for today. Yesterday, I just gave you a quick update of what was what after I finished. I was going to record on the way to work, but I forgot to record because unlike now, I've remembered. So as you can see, it's quite nice out. It's 16 degrees as well, so it isn't too bad at all. I think I need to be in this lane. Yes, I do. And then you go around like this. You follow it, and then you go around. I hate this roundabout, guys, because it's just one of them roundabouts, you know, where you're not 100% sure where you got to go, but you just kind of go for it anyway. It's weird because it's like a 3-lane roundabout, then it splits into one, but it's so crazy, like, I never get it. But anyway, making our way there. But I went yesterday, my first day, and basically what I was trying to explain yesterday, it was after I worked, but it's basically, you know, plastic molding injections. That's what the business is, that's what they do. And all you have to do is basically maintain the machine. And I had 4 machines assigned to me yesterday, so I had to just go from one machine to another, to another, to another, and so on. And that's what I was doing yesterday. So I'll be doing more of that today, I think, unless they change their mind and put me on something else. But I'm not 100% sure. I am trying to pay attention to you guys as well, but I'm driving as well. I'm in a new area where I've never been. I need to kind of concentrate. I roughly know where I'm going, but I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. So I use the sat-nav for now. Till I'm 100% sure on where I'm going. Might take me 2 or 3 days. I'm like that, but I'll get there. The description I gave yesterday of what I did that after I finished a shift, and I don't know if you could tell, I was visibly a bit tired because I haven't worked in about 3 months. But now I'm back in work, I'm happy, I'm ready to go. I mean, I don't travel this way all the time, but it's the only way it's showing me on the map where to go. But we're gonna enjoy what we've got. So far, I'm enjoying what I'm doing on my new shift and on my new job. It's 8-hour days and it's 5 days a week. So that was the thing as well with the last job that I took. That was the one I was going to be working in a supermarket. And I decided that I couldn't do it because for me, I don't mind working and doing everything like that, but it's just the customers and everything going at like 1,000 miles an hour, which I can deal with, no problem. But when I'm new to something and I'm trying to like grasp what I'm doing, get to grips with everything, then I'm just kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do, you know, like trying to get it and how it all works and whatnot. So I decided after that one day of working there that I wasn't going to go back because all I was doing was computer work. I only got like 1 hour of actual work, whereas this job that I'm in now, I've gone straight in and I not know what I'm doing, and they've gone, well, you're on this machine, that machine, and everything like that. But rather than panic, I was with a lady. She showed me like within 2 hours, this is how the machine works, this is what you need to check for, and this is it. And basically go from there. That's all I had to do. And to be honest, and whatever, I'm a quick learner anyway. And with things like that, it's not very difficult. It's not a difficult job. And all I have to do at the end of it is basically count the parts into a little bucket, but it automatically counts it for you. So you kind of just chuck them in the bucket, and then once it gets to the required amount, you scan the label, you scan the amount, the quantity, and then put it in a box. and then at the end of it, it gets sealed up once you get to the required amount, and after that you go on to the next box and carry on and on and on and on. But you've got 4 machines to maintain, so of these 4 machines to maintain, you could have, say, I don't know, 3,000 items in one box, 2,000 in the next, 5,000 in the next, and 6,000 in the other. And it is what it is, you know. It's a current job. It's a plastic molding place, like I said, and it basically does all the parts for cars, you know, like the handles and the surrounds and stuff like that. So we're back home. That was the drive just then. Obviously I would have recorded, but you can't see me at night time and I don't want the quality of the vlog to go down. So I didn't decide to record myself in the car because there's no point. You can't see me, you can only hear me. So I decided now I'll do some talking. But that's the second day over with from work, and it's 2 good days in a row, to be honest. It's not a bad job. I mean, there are expectations, but you're not constantly demanded. You've just got to keep making sure your machine's running, keep making sure you're doing everything you can do, and that's it. There's literally no pressure. I think the only thing, one of the guys was just explaining to me as I've left, he said the only machine that makes people kind of give in or that's it, it's a bit of a fast machine, is number 1 or something like that. It's like one of the faster machines, but I don't mind if I've got to be quicker. I'd rather do something and keep constantly going because the day's just going to go faster and faster and faster. Like I say, today was a good day. I was on one machine all day today and it was pretty good. I got to sit down all day, but I won't take that for granted because yesterday my back was hanging off and today my back ain't hanging off now because obviously I got to sit down. But I think each job's going to have its like variances, like on difficulty, how difficult they're going to be and how difficult they're not going to be, whatever. I must say that this is 2 days in, 2 days good. I've actually come home feeling happy rather than coming home thinking, what a day. You just literally left to yourself. You kind of have a team leader, which I'm not, thank God. You kind of have a team leader. Any issues, anything, just go straight to him. Like, you know, my machine's not working. Can you get it working? You've got engineers on site all the time. They'll come around. If something stops, just call one over, fix it. They'll fix it. You've got literally no stress. Hopefully, you know, with no stress, my hair might grow back. You never know. There's always a could be. No, I'm joking. That's just age. But regardless, it's 2 good days. And I'm looking forward to the 3rd day, to be honest, because that's tomorrow. And then I get the weekend off and then start again. It's a good job. It pays well. And I'm looking forward to seeing what it holds for the future. And obviously, like, we're going to get that machine 1 eventually. So I'm going to see how difficult that is. I'm not a quitter. I'll just do what I have to do. But obviously, if it needs to be that I've got to be quick and whatever, I'm prepared to do that because that's all I want to do. I don't want to manage people. I don't want to manage anything. I don't want to be responsible for anything, just myself. And if I f*** up, then it's on me. It's not on anybody else. It's on myself. But other than that, that's the 2-day update on the vlog. I recorded yesterday and today. As you'll have seen earlier on in the vlog, that was yesterday's vlog, and now I'm in a white t-shirt because it's the 2nd day and whatever. What is good, you guys? Day number 3 on the way. And I've just been to pick up some stuff, obviously, to eat for work. Why is it where I live, why are there just people like this everywhere? So I'm in there, I'm obviously going to work, and I'm grabbing a few bits to eat and whatnot, and this guy walks in. Well, I say walks in, he's on crutches, he's got one leg. But he comes in and then he starts, I'm just there trying to buy stuff and then get out of there. So he's come in, he's then arguing with the shop assistant, like that this can of beer is like £1, and they're like, no, it's £2 now. Obviously, like with everything going up, things have gone up in price. And he's there going, no, it's £1, and he's arguing, and he's going, oh, ring the shop manager, he'll tell you, I used to go to school with him and all this crap. And I'm just thinking, mate, just pay the £2. It is what it is. So, and he's just there arguing, and I mean arguing, and I'm just there like, can you serve me? Because all he's doing is just arguing with you. And the bloke goes, yeah, I'll serve you. So he serves me. But I'm just in the shop and I'm thinking to myself, mate, come on, I've got to get to work. You're there just talking shit, basically arguing over that. That's why I'm glad I don't drink anymore, because just seeing that and all that kind of stuff, it just doesn't interest me. And I think to myself, even as a normal person doing what I do, like working and everything like that, and I did used to drink, I was a drinker, but I stopped drinking in December, and now it's like April coming into May. I still haven't drank and I still don't feel the urge to drink. But out of nowhere, this idiot has just come in arguing over the price of a can of beer. I just want to get in and get out, you know. I'm only there to grab a couple of things. I'm actually going to do something with my life. I'm actually going to work. I'm not just going to go and buy a can of cider just to sit on the side of the bloody road. drinking it, because that's where it came from, it looks like, on the corner of the road when I drove up. But it winds me up, why can't people just accept that things are going up in price? You know, manufacturing's not cheaper, things like that, and it's costing everybody more to produce it, so we're going to have to reap the benefits of having to pay for it. I just never understand people that do that kind of stuff. And to me, yes, it's not nice having to pay £1 more, but everything's gone up, fuel, everything. But, and for me, everything will keep going up, and that's how I look at it, because everything's going to keep going up in price, and I'm just there going, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen next, and eventually things will come down. We can't help the fact that everything's gone up, you know, we just work and we pay taxes and everything like that. But this guy arguing over the price of a can of beer, why? I don't need to put it with that shit. I'm going to do a shift now, just because some idiot wants to like argue over the price of a can of beer. When they're doing things like that over the price of one can of beer because it's £1 more, why? I'll never understand in my own eyes why it's like that. So there we go, guys, day number 3 finished of working, and that is it now. I get to enjoy the weekend. Saturday and Sunday are mine to do what I like with, and the rest of tonight is as well. And then we go again next week. Cannot wait. Honestly, been a great 3 days, and this has been a three-day vlog in a way, to be honest, because I've vlogged each day for the last 3 days just to get some content for this week's vlog, because I know by the time Friday comes around, which is now, obviously you're seeing this on a Saturday, but this is recorded on Friday, and by the time you see this vlog, it'll have been the 3 days past as well. But also, I just wanted to curate, that's my shoe, I just wanted to curate the content and basically give like a 3-day vlog and a 3-day update, because day by day it was going to get better, and I knew it would. Today, unfortunately, one of the machines I was on broke. It started like overheating or something like that. I told the guy straight away, I was like, look, these 2 machines are fine, this one's broke, what do I do? And he was like, we've got to shut that one down for 4 hours. So that kind of made the life easier on the Friday, because I was running 3 machines again. And it was quite nice, because it's not so bad, because you got a machine to your right, then one next to it maybe, and then one to the back of you. But they're all within like about 10 feet, so you can walk from one machine to the next one to the next one, no issues. And yeah, it's one of those that keeps you going. You got to keep on your toes left, right and centre. But it's quite good, because the days actually go quite quick. You're constantly doing something. You've not just got to basically maintain everybody else. You've got to just maintain your machine. And that's what I like. I'm responsible for my stuff. And I think they do it on a way, because the machines are set up, you're not actually timed. So what you get done in your shift is what you get done in your shift. As long as you're scanning labels, scanning the quantities and everything like that, everything's going to go well. Everything's going to go fine. It's been great so far, and hopefully it just gets better and better. I cannot have found a better job, to be honest. It just came to me out of nowhere. And the last job that I was going to do, I just couldn't do that. I couldn't work in a supermarket and have people left, right and centre bombarding me. This, I've not got none of that. I've got a team leader, and I've got a quality checker who comes around and checks the parts every hour. And at 1/4 the hour, every hour, she'll come round, she'll say, everything okay? And you're like, yes, everything's fine. She'll check the parts over. She'll tell you everything looks fine or whatever, or just look out for the next thing. And that's all you got to do, just literally, this is the next thing to look out for. And it's updated every hour. Things can go fine, you could have no issues for the whole shift. But then you could have just one machine, like my machine that broke down. It was basically overheating, and basically the cooler was like cut out, but I'm not to know that, because I'm not one of the engineers. And this is a good thing, you've got team leaders, quality controls and engineers. That the engineers are on site, employed by them. So if a machine does break down, they just fix it straight away. Like, obviously it has to have like a cool down and a reset and all that lot, but 4 hours the machine was out of action. It'll be set up again tonight, I hope, and then it'll be ready to go again next week, or the next 4 hours after that, or whatever it is. I'm just so grateful to have found this job. It's given me the opportunity now to get back out there, get working again, and just basically get back out there. I don't know if you can tell, the mood's lifted a little bit. I know I'm probably like a bit drained, but my mood overall is lifted quite a lot, because I'm not sat at home all day. I'm not looking online saying, come on, someone employ me, someone employ me. And I've actually found something and someone that's actually just willing to give you a chance and let you in. You apply for all these other jobs and they kind of look at your CV and it's like, maybe, maybe not. And the one with the supermarket, yeah, that would have been great, but the hours were all over the place. With this, at least I know what hours I'm doing. And that's it, week in, week out, I know my hours are going to be what they are. They might change here and there, but week in, week out, they're going to be what they are. I know I have a rough schedule of what they are and what they're not, and that's it. But no, honestly, nothing against anything else I used to do as a previous job or anything like that. But this job at the minute is just smashing it. And I think it will carry on to do that. And I can't fault it. It's one of those jobs, you need anything, the computer's there. It gives you your spec, gives you every single thing you need. It's there in front of you. You go there, critical points, everything like that. You just look at the screen. That's what you got to look out for. And if you're unsure, just ask. You know, they've actually got time to give you an explanation. They don't just say, give me 5 minutes. They actually explain and tell you what you need to do on your job. But that is going to be it. It's my Friday night. And no, I'm not going to be on the beer. I'm not going to be on anything. I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to relax. And I'm going to have a good weekend. You guys have a good weekend as well. It's been your boy, Kid Ginger Vlogs. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.